You have to fight an exact copy of yourself to the death. How do you outsmart yourself? Decide to stop fighting and compete to outlive one another. We both end up eating healthier, exercising, and finding more joy in our lives in hopes of living longer than the other, eventually forgetting about the fight to the death part. And then I hit her with a claw hammer. Wouldn't she expect the claw hammer and intervene though? Edit. Alright. I get it. Once player 2 enters the game, their experiences will change the way they think/plan. They probably wouldn't both have the claw hammer idea, at least not on the same day. I imagine all that clean living will make her soft. Only as soft as it makes you though, right? Edit. Alright guys, I get it. I fucked up. Their personalities will diverge once player 2 enters the game and their futures become unpredictable again. If he's anything like me, he won't like getting kicked in the balls. My first instinct was to kick myself in the balls, hahaha. Finally a good one, D. Not according to the mods. They seem to think people want the sub to be exclusively for double meanings, even though that's never been the main thing people post and upvote there. This does have a double meaning though. He isn't actually hitting himself, but rather his clone. I tell him that someone he is friends with thinks he's annoying. Stop the shits. Kills myself. Stunt. Hey, remember that Night Vale episode? Where they fight their doubles? Yeah. And Anna Cardinal kills hers, and grows to regret it really heavily later on. Yeah. Let's not have regrets. This is wholesome as fuck. Thank you Mr. Fuck This Gay Ass Earth. Man. I'm wholesome all the time, and nobody ever gives me the treatment. Life goals. Throw something sexual or offensive in your username, and you might have better luck. Just based on what I've seen. I'm pretty dumb, so outsmarting myself should be easy. Says the other you. Exactly, you've got to outthink you, outinking you. Dude, as soon as he sees and hears himself, he'll take his own life, guaranteed. Edit. Holy shit, this blew up. Thanks everyone, and thanks for the gold. That's what I sound like. God, what a winny bitch. I swear every time I hear an audio clip of myself I want to shove a pencil through my eardrums. Other people assure me it's fine, but to me it just sounds atrocious. So, if our in-head voices are that much better than our actual voices, imagine what Morgan Freeman's voice sounds like in his head. Shit, just imagine the confidence a Morgan Freeman or a James Earl Jones has in life, not having to question if they sound like a fucking moron to everyone but themselves. I sheathe my weapon. We learned this back in 1989 when playing Prince of Persia. Wait, you had to sheathe the weapon? Is that why I could never pass that section? Please say no. I'm sorry, yes. Welcome to I was a certified retard when I was 6 world. There's a lot of us. Open Reddit on my phone, he should see me, and do the same. We are both stuck there for at least an hour. You both post this thread trying to get help. Wait. Is that why you made this post? Is your clone trying to kill you? No, his clone is also browsing Reddit. So only one is getting karma for this post, giving the other an even bigger reason to kill the former. Bad move. But who says they aren't using the same account? Well, would you let someone else shitpost on your account and potentially drain all your hard-earned karma? I wouldn't. So that clone has to go. Knives, what happened? Scott, oh, nothing, we just shot the shit. He's just a really nice guy. We are gonna get brunch next week. We actually have a lot in common. I really like how this reminds you that Scott is actually a big enough asshole, that his dark double is actually a nice guy. If only the movie was like the book or books and actually dedicated a section to Scott coming to grips with the fact that he's really kinda shitty. I still love the movie to death and Edgar Wright did amazing, but there's so many gripes I have with the movie version of Scott and Ramona in particular. I remember being told that Scott being shitty was supposed to be part of the ending, but a happy ending was pushed by the producers instead. What happy ending? The ending was a reference to The Graduate. They are both terrible people, despite some fun quirks, and they deserve each other. After a bit of digging, it would seem that there are 2 endings, and one has more emphasis on that aspect than the other. Giving him alcohol. Yeah, whichever found either the cocaine, alcohol or Xanax first, and gave it to the other would win hands down. However, if they found it, and started, they would lose so fast too. Whichever of us finds the gear and booze gives some of it to the other, and then rewards themselves with the rest. We both lose. Does my copy have the same exact wife? If not, have her shoot the other one in the back. I'm sure that'll be cathartic for her, and survival for whichever one of us she misses. Why did you shoot me? The other one is the clone. I know. The clone and I have discussed it, and we wish to try to start a new life together, without you and your bullshit. Joke's on you. Your clone and I came to the same agreement. Pocket sand. My ace in the hole. He said, as he got hit in the face with pocket sand. But if he's freshly cloned, he won't have had time to prepare the pocket sand. Yeah, he needs a long rest to restore his second level spells. I'll let myself win, so that the surviving one, we are copies, is unharmed from the experience. But then your copy also tries to let you win. It is now a game of ultimate Canadian. But seriously, if that is how the mirror match works, no one could ever win if both copies do the same thing simultaneously. But seriously, if that is how the mirror match works, no one could ever win if both copies do the same thing simultaneously. In that scenario, theoretically whichever has the wind at their back will have slightly stronger punches. Or one would mess up their footing on something and gain the disadvantage. In that scenario, theoretically whichever has the wind at their back will have slightly stronger punches. You an airbender, bruh.